Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be walking you through how to use phone numbers in cold email and generating. Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be walking you through how we generate more leads in cold email using phone numbers without actually having to call them, because that's kind of a big issue people run into. It's a way of kind of venting and saying, "Hey, gave you a ring," something like that. So I'm going to walk you through basically a clay table I have here, well, basically right here, where we had a couple leads, how we're getting the phone numbers, and then the types of CTAs, follow-ups, everything we're using to basically send out emails for people, around 2 million-ish emails a month as of right now, managing people, clients, etc. So yeah, let's get right into it. So we just pulled a quick list from Clay. This is marketing agencies or people in the marketing niche inside the US between 2 and 50 employees. And we just went through and we pulled the phone number from their site. So we quite literally just went into ClayGen and we were just like, hey, where is it here? It was just like, hey, go to domain and find the phone number from their website. I then want you to output that number and nothing else. If you cannot find it, output NA. That's all you need. You then get the data from that, and we come here. And then this is a little known thing inside Clay, because when you get the phone number, there's a chance that, let's say, it has a national or the international symbol or the +1 or +2 at the beginning. That's not normal. You don't send that in emails. Or you have it in just some sort of obscure format that no one really cares about. So the goal is just, yeah, the goal is really just to normalize it in a manner that works for you guys and works for the email that we're sending. So this is a normalized phone number prompt inside of Clay. And all you have to do is, once you have a number, you put it in the phone number tab. And this is just a formula I ran to only run it if it's relevant. And from here, as you can see, we get the input, we get the international number, we get the national number, which just saying is the most important. We get the E164, which I don't even know what that is. Or FC3966, also don't know what that is. We have the significant number, which just looks like a big number, and all digits. So the only real one that I've ever used after sending and doing consulting and doing all these email campaigns is this number here. This is it. Like, this national number is pristine. It's prime. It's perfect. It's beautiful. And it's just something that I would recommend to use. And yeah, so here's a couple examples of kind of scripts, text that we're kind of using now, um, that basically have been performing really, really well. So this is an opener, God, and it's basically just saying like, hey, name. Before I reached out here, I tried to ring you at number. Seems you were busy. So the theory of their concept is like, hey, look, I tried to reach out already at this number. Seems you were busy, so I just figured I'd send you an email. Again, the idea is to just give the person a pattern interrupt, make them understand that this is not just your generic outreach, you're trying to change it up slightly. And the way we framed it, in a sense, is we gave you a ring or something, and we don't want to give you a ring again. So first of all, it's showing effort beforehand, and we're getting a lot of responses of people saying, "Hey, look, I probably missed your call, man. I'm sorry. Drop me a text, or maybe send me like follow up on the email or something, or maybe give me a ring." And it's very split in that sense, but it's good because you just have different ways of going about it, and it's really strong because it's just such a large pattern interrupt. You don't get emails saying like, "Hey, I gave you a ring at this number." This is a CTA that we've been running. Mind if I give you a ring at XYZ to talk about this? Very simply, this is if you do have some sort of team in-house that can do some sort of calling. It's like some of the guys I work with have callers, setters, and they'll give them a ring, and they have to ask them a couple of questions for a quote. And with that, yeah, then you get a CTA like this. But you can also reframe it in a sense. So let's say you have the number and you want to write a CTA, and it's like, hey, I gave you a ring at XYZ. Seems you were busy, but I just wanted to follow up on the email, like if this is something you're still interested in. That's kind of long, but you get the concept. You're just weaving in the fact that you've already rang them at the phone number and they missed it. It's their fault. And you're kind of putting the framing onto them as, hey, like, you didn't pick up. I did try and give you a ring. This is another one. So this is a PS line that we have been using quite often as well. PS, I tried ringing you via XYZ, but it seems you were busy. So yeah, this is literally just one of those other things. We put it in the PS line at the bottom. So if you want to write your base email and literally do everything the same, like, you don't have to change anything about your base email, but if you can get a phone number to ring up on, this is perfect. Absolutely perfect. It's one of those to run. And then with the follow-ups, this is a follow-up that we've been running as well. Just gave another ring at XYZ, seems you were busy, and then you can continue on the email from there saying, hey, I was going to discuss with you about this XYZ. This is the value proposition, and this is just a follow-up on like the second or third email. Again, you're framing it in a sense that it looks like, hey, they're ignoring you with the phone number, and you're actually actively putting time in to do XYZ to ring them, get in contact with them. And you can obviously frame this and morph this however you want to, let's say, like you wanted to put the opener in the follow up, or maybe you wanted to, some of the CTA aspects work for the PS line, or the CTA works for the opener. It like all of it works. It all really, really works at the end of the day. So just make sure you kind of morph it. And something else to know in this regard, if you're targeting big multinationals, you'll need a personal phone number. You don't need the yeah, you'll need the personal phone number. Like if you're targeting SMBs around like up to about 25, maybe you'll get through. Um, but yeah, that's like the phone number aspect. Like they need to know that there's a phone number there and that you didn't get through to them. But if you're targeting big multinationals or just bigger companies in general, like over 100 employees, you're like, hey, why are you calling the base number that I definitely do not have access to? Because like, why would I? I'm the CEO, bitch. Something like that. And yeah, just make sure about that. So yeah, that's that. It was just a quick thing. I thought it would be really helpful for people. And there's free resources, cold email resources in the description if that's something you're interested in. It's basically everything I've ever known. It's completely free, so just have a look if you're interested. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you now. Bye.